Hi guys, it's Lizzie from the Academy team and this is the Fujifilm GFX 100 II. Now this is the latest in the GFX family and it features some significant upgrades from the original GFX 100. So I'm really excited to tell you more about it. We have the new GFX 102 megapixel CMOS 2 HS sensor, which offers a readout speed roughly 2 times faster than that on the GFX 100S, combined with the X Processor 5, which just makes everything a lot faster, especially when it comes to continuous shooting. We've got a high continuous frame rate of up to 8 frames per second, an ISO range of 80 to 12,800 in stills, which is expandable from ISO 40 to 102,400, 8 stops of IBIS and a huge buffer, which allows you to pretty much shoot until your memory card is full in JPEG. One of the things I'm most impressed with are the significant improvements which have been made to the autofocus. Now this is thanks to the X Processor 5, which features subject detection built using that deep learning AI technology. So we're going to get performance like that found on the XHS2 and the XT5. The advanced AF tracking and detection doesn't just work on human eyes and faces. We now actually have a heap ton of other options. We've got animals, birds, cars, planes, trains, motorbikes, bicycles, insects, drones. I'm probably sure there's more and I just can't remember them, but there is loads. I think the thing which has impressed me most has been just how quick the autofocus is at locking on, detecting and tracking a subject that is literally just passing through my frame. So they haven't at any point stared directly down the lens, and that for me just proves how good the autofocus is in this camera. And I'm going to be honest, you could probably use this for a whole range of photography now, not just limited to the types of genres you would think would suit medium format like portraiture and product photography, but I'm talking now sports and fast action. And that's down to the fact that we've got those 8 frames per second and we've got this incredible autofocus. When it comes to video, we've got 4K 60, 422 10-bit internal recording, and it also supports 8K 30, which is a first for the GFX series. We've got 12-bit ProRes Full HD up to 120 frames per second, and there is also the option to shoot in F-Log2, which will give you up to 14 stops of dynamic range and allows for more enriched tonality, which in turn will open you up to so much more post-production potential. Usability wise, I love the top screen. Being able to quickly glance at and change my settings without needing to scroll through menus or have a look at the rear LCD is just wonderful. And I love how big it is and I love how much detail it actually displays as well. Now the other thing that I really like about this camera is how it feels in my hand. I always get a little bit worried with medium format that maybe it's going to be too big, it's going to be too heavy, but that is not an issue with the GFX 100 II. It is small for a medium format camera and it is lightweight compared to the others in the range. And you know what? The grip just makes it feel as though you've got a really nice secure hold on it. So if you don't want to use a tripod, which I often don't, so for me personally, this is a great camera choice because actually I can still get the shots that I want and I can still shoot handheld. There's a beautiful large bright OLED color viewfinder which offers 100% coverage, and the battery life has been improved by 20% compared to that on the GFX 100S. We've got all the ports and slots you'd expect to see, a dual card slot, one for your CF Express Type B and one SD. Now to get the maximum performance you'd want to be using the CF Express slot, but it's nice that there's an SD for backup. We've got an Ethernet port, mic jack, HDMI, USB-C as well as a headphone jack too. The one thing that I've always loved about Fujifilm are the colours that you get straight from the camera, and I know that probably sounds a little bit cliche to say, but Fujifilm colours are beautiful, and if I'm going to stand here and talk to you about the colours, then I also need to mention their film simulation modes, purely because there's a new one. So the GFX 100 II now has Reala Ace as a film simulation. I think that brings the total to around 20 possibly, but this one is beautiful. I have just been obsessed using it throughout the day and it's becoming a firm favourite. This is actually the first time that I've spent any significant amount of time shooting with a GFX camera, and I've got to say I'm really pleased that it's been with the 100 too, because this is a phenomenal camera and I absolutely love the direction Fujifilm are taking now with the GFX, making it more versatile, more hybrid, and just a lot more appealing to people who don't always shoot in a studio environment. Now, if you'd like to find out any more information on the GFX 100 II, then head on over to jessops.com now, or pop into your nearest store where one of our experts will be more than happy to help. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give it a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe and smash that bell icon so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.